What's going on, Cyber World? JaGurl Ravin here, and this is the JaGurl Ravin podcast. What's going on, Cyber World? JaGurl Ravin, the JaGurl Ravin podcast, and we on episode 3. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing. You feel me? Slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? I have a special guest that's with me, and I'm super, super excited. So, real quick, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I kind of hit her like, yo, you gotta come on the podcast. I need you to come on the show. And she was like, well, I got studio time, so I don't think I'll be able to do it. And I was like, oh my God, she's not gonna be able to come. And then she literally called me like 2 hours later. I was like, what time is it going to be at again? I was like, yes, she can come. So I'm super excited when I tell you this girl is a star, like superstar. And during the conversation, I think as she begins to talk and you see her personality show, then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The Jawn Joi.
What's up, Raven?
What's up, Joy?
What's poppin'?
Okay, so we got some liquor on the way.
Oh my
I know
gosh.
I said last episode I wasn't going to drink, but I changed my mind, Nicole.
Lord.
I changed my mind.
Can I say I feel honored to be on episode number 3? That's like my lucky number.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, look.
You know I'm an Iverson kid.
See? Look what I'm saying. It was aligned perfectly. So let's talk about you. Normally, she's on the other end interviewing people, but now
I'm going to try my best not to interview you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be interviewing you.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Oh, okay.
So, Joy, you're an artist, songwriter, dope songwriter.
Thank you.
I was in a session with you, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But you are an artist. You rap. You have a video that dropped, Robbery. Yes, that you pushing real hard.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. See, Joy don't like talking about herself.
No, I do. Yeah, I dropped Robbery. Robbery is with me, Akbar V, Akela Mulan. It's produced by Jess Carp. Just a girl unity record. Just something fun we did, you know. We came up with the song one day, and we had an open verse on it. Akela Mulan's on the hook. I did the first verse. And we just had an open verse. It wasn't, like, technically like my regular style. If I don't have a lot of music out. I really I just had the Arsenal feel, and I'm really focusing on songwriting right now.
Right.
But we had the second verse was open, and Josh was like, we should put somebody on it. And the first person that came to mind was Akbar. I was just like, you know, it would just show different sides of womanhood. You know, like all women aren't the same. We all come from different backgrounds, but that doesn't mean that we can't all get along, work together, and be cool with each other and things like that. So, I brought something to the video, the song, that just put the icing on the cake. Her personality, her ruggedness, her craziness.
Her personality
so,
is
you know
off
what
the
I mean?
train.
So I was just like, in my mind, there was no other person I wanted. So I hit up I said, yo, I know we've been saying we need to work. I got this song. I feel like you'd be dope on. She came through the studio. She cut the verse right then.
Dope. And
the rest is history. Shout out to Spud McKenzie. He did the video. We used the Set It Off theme.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so we still wanted to incorporate it into our own, you know what I mean? But a lot of the ideas and everything come from Set It Off, and, you know, but it's really, this ain't a robbery, you know. Can I curse?
Yeah.
You can't get shit from me.
I'm like, yeah,
you're not going to take
curse
shit from me. You're not going to take shit for anything we work for.
Right.
You know, so that's really like the theme of the song.
That's what's up. And in addition to being an artist, you're also the studio coordinator for Atlantic Records. You do radio imaging for DJ Drama. You're the producer of Streets is Watching on Shades 45 with DJ Drama,
Don Cannon.
Yep, and Sarah
Yvonne,
as well, too. And you're also a radio personality on Southside DASH Radio. So you like the baby Diddy.
You know what I mean? That's the goal, you feel me?
Yes.
I mean, I learned a lot from all areas that, you know, I get to work in. And
so what have you specifically taken from Diddy?
Diddy's work ethic, for one. The way he believes in himself, the work ethic, and how there's really no boundaries, you know? Like, whatever you want, you can go get. I think a lot of the times, like, what I love about Diddy the most is when you look at Diddy, you know he's a boss.
Exactly.
Like, before you could say, oh, he's an entrepreneur, before you could say he's a record label owner, before you could say he's an amazing A&R, before you could sit up there and say he's did I say entrepreneur? A dope-ass entrepreneur, before you could say he's a dope entertainer and will get on the stage and Diddy bop his life away. you look at him and you say he's a boss.
Definitely.
And that's one thing I've always taken from Diddy. Like, no matter what people know me for or see me do, I always want people to look at me and be like, yo, she's a boss first. Like, she's about business first. And then it could go, okay, she's a dope songwriter and artist. Oh, she's a dope radio personality and interviewer. You know?
Right.
But before any of the fun that you see, that I like to have a lot of fun, it's like you see me and you be like, she's about her business first.
Right. So if you had to put everything that you do from like top to bottom and categorize it in a certain order, what would be like top of the list and then work your way down?
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that? Why?
I don't want to do that. That's like, this means the most to me. Oh,
right. I was going to say, yeah.
But that don't mean shit to me. No.
But see, that's what you would think I would take from it. But it really could be a reasoning for why you put the things in the order that you do.
I'll tell you what goes at the top of my list.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
I would say the top of my list would be music. Because it's my happy space at the end of the day. It's my creative spaces. You know what I mean? Like, there's no limit to what you can make in this world when it comes to an idea. So every time I get into the studio and I'm writing, whether it be for me or an artist or whatever the case may be, like, creating is my happy space. Like, that's the top, because it deals with my mental health too. So it's just like, that's the top. Like, that's my happy space. That keeps me sane. That, yeah. It's something I could work at. It's something I've seen grow over the years. And it's something I challenge myself in every day. Okay,
so let's talk about you, because you be in the studio with everybody from Iggy to, can you just name some people that, I was going to say, can I just name some people that can you name some people that you've been in the studio with?
What do you mean?
Like songwriting. You were talking about writing and how music is at the top of your list.
I mean, I be in the studio with like a lot of producers.
And songwriters.
And songwriters and stuff like that, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Including Prince Charles.
Oh, yeah. I work a lot with Prince Charles. He's definitely like one of the people who I've learned a lot from, and has taken me under the wing.
Right. And he's written for everybody.
Prince Charles has written for everybody.
Yeah. What's some of the songs that he's wrote for the people who are listening and may not know?
Mariah Carey, Rihanna, Beyonce. He wrote Needed Me. That's like one of his big songs.
Right.
Needed Me by Rihanna.
That's what's up. So I was in the studio with you and I had so much fun. Let me tell y'all, Joy has so much energy in the studio, but I loved seeing you in that creative space. We were talking before the show and Joy was saying how you've seen every side of me. You've seen the crazy side of me, the corporate side of me, but I have had the pleasure of seeing the studio side. And when I tell you, it was very inspirational.
Thank you.
You know, to see you in your craft and to see you be passionate about something and to go in there and create magic. Like, you have some really dope records. So
thank you, Raven.
Yeah, of course. I definitely wanted to put that out there real quick.
Yeah, it's all about a vibe when I'm in the studio. It's like the people I invite through. I don't really like to be in the studio by myself. When I have a studio session, somebody might think it's a party, but it's just really the vibe. Like, I want my friends to come through. I want other creators to come through. I really want it to be that vibe. So it's like, we having fun. Exactly. So when you listen to the records, you're like, oh, they fun, or it just depends what I'm going for. If it's more personal or something like that, then I don't want that many people around or something. But if I'm looking for it, I look a lot to like get energy from other people and bounce vibes off of each other. So I like to have those different energies in the room. All good energy, though.
So I told Joy that her session changed my life.
Damn, it changed your life?
It really did. Her session changed my life. And I'm going to tell you something. Because when I was in the studio with you, Joy, like she said, she's surrounded by friends and people who she can vibe with. And we were having a discussion just about, you know, energy and being more positive, being in a positive light. And you know, reaching for your goals and achieving those goals. And one thing that we talked about was, you know, being genuinely happy for people, being genuinely like a genuine person. And I'm going to be honest, like, I really never thought that social media plays a big part on how you feel towards people or how you look at yourself. Because I was looking at social media and I saw a post, and in the post, it was another girl who was, you know, pretty much doing something that I did, as far as like red carpet interviews and stuff, but it bothered me a little bit because of the situation of what she was doing, and I let that bother me. And when I mentioned it during Joy's session, I was like, you know what, that kind of made me feel some type of way. I kind of felt some type of way to see that, and they said, well, that's anger. What are you, anger and all of those negative emotions that I feel, and why do I feel those negative emotions? And it really made me sit back and think, like, it's okay to be genuinely happy for people.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay for people to do the same thing and still be happy for them. I know you're in the industry, but you come across people who do the same thing as you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and a lot of them are your friends. Like, how do you deal with that as well, too?
Everything not for everybody.
Right.
I'm cool at, like, looking at certain situations. Like, my whole thing is as we're coming up in the industry, everybody's on our grind. Everybody's, we don't get to hang out as much as if we don't work closely together with certain projects and things like that. But we all run into each other at the same events or same circles or, you know. But other girls in the industry who might do the same thing as me, it's like, it's no fun if you winning by yourself.
Right, exactly.
It's no fun if I can't look across or beside me and see somebody get a W, you feel me, and be like, all right, we coming up together. Like, you moving too. So when we get there, it's like, we look at each other, we like, oh, we all up here together, you feel me? So it's just like, but there's certain things where I see some of my peers within the industry and they accomplish certain things, and I look at it like that. I couldn't do that. You feel me? Like I tell Dree Teller, for example, and she's been on a lot of the carpets and stuff, and Dree be looking at me, and I be like, Dree, like, you too, like, y'all got that carpet thing. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more so like, in certain situations, yeah, but it takes a different personality to tackle different things. And then some people might look at me and be like, yo, you do so, like, your interviews are so dope, the way you research and the way you sit down with these artists and everything. And it's just like, we all have our niches. We all have those pieces of us that make us that star.
Yeah.
And once you start comparing your shining light to somebody else's shining light, you dim your light.
Exactly.
So, I don't really be feeling like that.
Yeah, but no, I like how you broke it down. I like how you said that. But I definitely want to get more into Instagram because I was going to tie that into something. But we're going to take a small intermission because Joy needs to fill up her shot glass a little bit.
Let me tell you something.
And we gonna get a little lit.
I didn't party for like a month straight, Pisces season. And I don't know about this. It's about to be agua on my joint.
Oh, yeah, we about to have fun. So we'll be right back. We're going to take a short intermission, so stay right there, right here on the JaGurl Ravin podcast. All right, you guys, we're back. The JaGurl Ravin podcast. I'm in here with the Jawn Joi.
What's up?
And for those who don't know, I am her executive producer for the Jawn Joi Show
on
Southside DASH Radio. Oh, see, I always said that in unison. Yeah. That was so cool. Oh my God, like that was really so cool.
I'm not dealing with you.
Yes. So, are we gonna take this shot or no?
Are you gonna take the shot or no?
Shout out to J Beats.
First of all, it's
who
Sunday.
Got us these shots.
I shouldn't be drinking on.
You should
Sunday.
be drinking. It's St. Patrick's Day, so the show comes out on tomorrow, which is Monday. So you guys are gonna hear this Monday, but this is definitely St. Patrick's Day for us. So yes, cheers to great friendships, because Joy is so amazing.
You are too, kid.
Cheers.
I hate when I gotta take it down and bring it back up. Y'all see she got to take a chaser.
Don't judge me, okay?
And she didn't finish the shot.
Don't judge me. Joy! Are you really calling him out? Okay, you guys, so listen. I can't take shots straight. I have to, like, sip. I have to take them, like, 2 at a time.
I don't know where y'all be coming from with that.
Oh, my God.
Alcoholism must run in my family. Because that's easy.
Oh, God.
That's how I started drinking with shots. It was easier.
Oh, my God. Are y'all getting my thing? I look.
You look like a baby.
You know what, Joy? I'm not gonna allow this shit talking to happen.
Okay.
So this is a part of the show where we talk about entertainment stories and what's going on in the world and what's going on in the news. So Instagram, we actually talked about this on your show, how Instagram shut down for a day, and the world went crazy. Everybody literally went to Twitter to talk about it. And I know we were talking about what we did. Can you let everybody know what you did during the Instagram shutdown?
I put a limit on my Instagram. It showed me how addicted I am to Instagram. You know,
I was actually 8.5 hours.
I'm actually cool. Like, I don't really be pressed. Honestly, I don't think the whole time that it shows, like, that my phone shows that I use on Instagram, I'm actually on Instagram. I think it's if you leave the app open, it's still counting against it.
But don't we leave the app open like 24 hours if that was the case? Because I leave my app open.
You know how you can like double click the home button and you can swipe out? That closes the app. But not all the time our apps are closed out.
So what happens if it's open 24 hours? Will it say 24? Because I don't think I haven't closed mine before.
It might, your usage might be crazy.
I don't think it's crazy.
Yeah, your usage might be crazy. But like I just noticed that with the site being shut down, the app being shut down, I kept going back to Instagram. And I was just like, you just exited out of Instagram. Why are you back here?
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, you're really addicted to just clicking that button. So
how does one break that addiction of Instagram? Because it's very addictive.
I don't even know. I feel like they need to implement something where you put a code in to get into Instagram, because it's that, you know what I'm saying? It's just that natural thing. Like, or they don't need to put it on the main Jawn where when you swipe down and it shows you like maybe your top apps you use. So it might show messages that don't put Instagram in that for me.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to end up clicking it.
Nicole, are you on Instagram?
You're on Instagram right now.
Yeah. On Instagram, it's definitely addicting. So we were doing some research studies, and we were reading some research studies, and studies were saying that social media use increases loneliness and depression. Out of the survey, 31% said that they felt positive from the results from using Instagram. 24% said that they felt negative after using Instagram, and then 45% of users said neither. I can see that, depending on what you follow, because some people may follow those sites that may motivate you. But a lot of times, I think social media, it paints a perception of what someone's reality is, but in all reality, is that really their reality? Or is it just a picture that's being painted?
It's a picture that's being painted. Like, Instagram is just, people don't really show what really is going on in their life. People have 1 million followers driving a hoopty. Like, right, exactly. You feel me? It's just, it's never what it really seems. So, but I feel like if you're in the loop and you know what it really is, it don't really bother you like that. It's just everybody is marketing for everybody.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even use my Instagram to post what I really might want to post, because it's probably not appropriate to post.
So let me ask you this. So what would you consider is appropriate to post on Instagram?
It depends what you're really going for. You feel me? Like,
right.
And what you want your brand to represent. You feel me? Like, I like to have fun. I like to be wild. And you know what I mean? Like, do funny stuff. Or say some wild shit out my mouth. But I know that that's not the space for me to do it. So I might be with my friends, record it, but it's on my phone.
Exactly.
You feel me? Everything's not to be posted. So... But that's just because of the brand and how I want to represent myself. But a lot of people are naive to it. Like, the same way working within the music industry, we know the ins and outs of things behind the scenes of what really may happen, or, you know, the real thing of how the product even came to be.
Yeah.
And to the general public, none of them know that.
Exactly.
So what you give them is what they believe, is what they see.
Exactly.
And that's no different than the millions of people across the world who are on Instagram and they see this person post something and it looks like they're doing this or they're doing this. There's always another side of the story, you know. I try to make mine look as real as it could be. You feel me?
Yeah. Me too. I mean, if I'm really somewhere, I'm going to post where I'm at. Say where I was at, you know, who I was with, if I was supporting somebody at some type of event, anything like that. Yo, let me tell y'all, Joy drip be so fly. Like, if you you can watch this video on YouTube so you guys can see Joy's drip though.
Stop.
Come through with the drip.
Stop.
She hates when I do that, Joy. So let me ask you this. How long is too long to be on Instagram?
my love was mine. I checked my phone and said 8 hours. I said, I don't believe that shit. But I feel like if you're unproductive, then it's too long to be on Instagram. Like, it depends what you're using Instagram for, you know. I gotta be on Instagram sometimes. So I gotta be on Instagram. So it's just like, if it's me posting my interviews, if it's me looking at the comments that's coming through, if it's me just looking for inspiration if I'm in the studio. If it's me just knowing what's up. Because what a lot of people forget is our generation does not look at the news.
Exactly. They look at social media.
We look at social media.
Yeah,
so
I agree. I definitely agree.
I get my news from there. What just happened? This just happened. Oh, I'm finding out about it on social media. Exactly. I think it also just depends on what pages you're looking at. Like you said earlier, like if I'm following somebody and I'm just like, you post nothing but negative shit, I'm about to unfollow.
Man,
Like, you feel me? Like, if you're not inspiring me, or if I just don't if I just don't care to see what's going on in your life, I'm unfollowing you.
Exactly.
So
let's talk about the positive people that you follow, because it is Women's History Month. Shout out to all the women out there that are doing great things for their communities and great things for their neighborhoods. Who would you say is a female that has impacted your life, or who you follow on social media that influences you?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with who comes to the top of my brain, Tyra Banks. She's always been that inspiration.
Okay. I haven't heard that before. But no, I think that's really dope that people recognize Tyra, because a lot of people don't talk about Tyra Banks.
Yeah, Tyra Banks was always like one of the biggest inspirations for me. I still follow her on social media. Even before social media, like, Tyra Show was a big part of my life and me growing up and watching the Tyra Show and getting that, you know what I mean? Like, she was big on, like, young girls, and anything you had a question about when you was younger, Tyra had an episode about it.
So did you watch? So you watched her show?
I watched Tyra Banks religiously. The Tyra Show I watched religiously. Like, literally,
that's what's up.
I got my own DVR in my room just because of the Tyra Show, because I was filling up the living room DVR with Tyra Banks. And my dad was like, this is getting out of control.
That is hilarious.
So Tyra Banks would definitely be at the top of my list. I love Gabrielle Union. Who else?
So if you
Angela Rye.
So if you ever had a chance to meet Tyra Banks, what would be the first thing you said to her?
Actually, I had the chance to meet Tyra Banks, and I was a teenager. And when I met her, she was like, come here. And I was like, I didn't move. I did not move. And then,
Stuck face.
Her producer, called her back. Because I went to the Tyra Show.
Oh, you went to the show.
I went to the Tyra Show for, my 15th birthday.
That's so dope.
So, yeah. Tyra has always been, one of those people. Just her overall entrepreneurship, you know, and her transitioning throughout her career. I feel like that's, the biggest thing, being able to transition throughout your career. And I've always admired that about her, the businesswoman she is, the creative she is. She's more than just a model. She was a dope-ass model, but you know what I mean? How she's been able to transition from and opening doors for so many people and still being that role model and, you know what I mean, that real life model to people. Yeah.
Right, exactly. All right, you guys. So that's it for our entertainment stories. So coming up, we about to play some fun games with
we're playing games.
Yeah, we about to play some games.
Oh, you know I'm all with the games.
Oh, yeah. We with the full shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, you guys, keep it right here. We're going to take a small intermission and take another shot.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, another one.
I gotta drive.
Another one.
She playing.
Oh, yeah. Joy's a lightweight. I forgot about that. So.
I can throw it back, but I can't hold that.
I'm done. Keep it right here, you guys, on the JaGurl Ravin podcast. We're going to take a small intermission and come right back. All right, you guys, we're back. The JaGurl Ravin podcast. The Jawn Joi in the building.
What's up?
Oh, she feeling that tequila, y'all. She feeling that tequila.
Raven really isn't shit for these shots. I just want y'all to know that. She was just like, normal Joy is going to sit back and be chill. You feel me?
Yeah,
She's
too chill.
You know, she's like, I got to do that to her.
Definitely.
So I'm feeling it. You feel me?
And she a lightweight.
But I might be a lightweight with holding my shit, but I could take it back. Never get it confused.
She could take it back.
Never get it confused. You feel me? She over here drinking, what's it called?
First of all,
she's drinking, what's some
First of all, before you try to go out there and join me, before you try to join me, let me say
chasers.
something.
They call chasers.
Let me say something.
She up here taking chasers.
Let me say something, okay?
This is straight.
I need a chaser with my drink, okay?
Right. You're supposed to be a drink chaser, not a drink chaser.
I need a drink.
You feel me?
I need
not a juice chaser.
To chase me.
She's a juice chaser. I'm a drink chaser. You're a juice chaser.
I'm a juice chaser.
Yes, you be chasing juice after you drink the liquor.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Joy.
It's cool. I got you, YB.
Shout out to everybody who needs chasers with their drinks. I know you feel me.
Shout
because sometimes it just be too strong.
Shout out to everybody who takes their shots with their mouth closed.
Sometimes you need to take a chaser.
Shout out to everybody who takes their shots with their mouth closed.
How can they take a shot with their mouth closed?
Like you do. You be like,
with my mouth closed? No. My mouth be open.
No, it don't.
It goes down slowly. Slowly but surely.
Her lips be like this.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so we gotta move into the game portion of the show.
Oh, you got a game. You want to play games?
My favorite part of the show.
Oh, you want to play games?
I want to play some fun games.
Oh, okay. You know about games?
Some fun games.
You want to know something about me with games?
What's up with you with games?
There ain't a game I ain't lose.
There ain't a game you ain't lose?
Yeah.
Oh, so you big talking.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit.
You talking that big talk.
Yeah, big talk. Big talk. You can tell that I mean how my pimp walk.
Okay. All right.
Stop.
So this game is called Cut the Track. Okay.
Cut the track.
Cut the track. So I know that you're a big Nicki Minaj fan. My nigga loves Nicki. You know what I'm saying? I know she fuck with Nicki. She's a hard Nicki fan. So what's gonna happen is my guy Derek behind the boards right now, he's gonna play a Nicki track, right?
Okay.
And then he gonna cut the track. And you gotta finish going with the lyrics. So you gotta know the Nicki songs that we gonna play.
Okay, I hope y'all chose some good ones.
I mean, I hope you know all of them. Cause if we chose any of them, you should know it. Cause you're a Nicki fan.
I'm no longer a Nicki fanatic. Okay.
Oh, so you no longer a Nicki fanatic.
Okay.
So you just a Nicki fan.
You know, I have grown up. I fuck with Nicki.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm not the 17-year-old fanatic.
Okay, well we gonna test your fanaticnism, which probably is't a word, but we gonna test it right now.
Let's do it.
All right, Derek, let's roll something for her, Prez. What we got?
Oh, okay. Some classic shit.
So some classic Nicki.
Okay, Itty Bitty Piggy.
Itty Bitty Piggy. Ooh. So you gotta rap the song.
Oh, I gotta rap it?
And then he gonna cut the track.
Oh.
You gotta keep going.
Okay.
Alright.
I was on the plane with the Wayne. You can call me Whitley. I go to Hill, man. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, the baddest in the plane. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. When you was in New York, you was pitching a Frankie. These bitches so cranky, give him a hanky. But mommy, I'm cold, give me a blankie.
Okay.
Flyer than a kite, I get higher than Rapunzel.
Okay.
Keep a Snow White, I could buy about a bundle.
Okay.
Second cookies up for they crumble.
Ooh.
Don't be acting like the Cardinals gon' fumble. Cause I'm a stealer, fresh about the dealer. So sick, I need a healer. Fuck is my Mac concealer. We be out in planes and we back and forth.
Okay.
I'm a big tail. That's why I get more head than a big tail.
You had it.
I think I have a rat bitch for my entree. You feel me? You saw some shit in between there.
All right, Joy. Okay, I'm gonna clap. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
If you feeling like a pimp,
she got a little rocky in the beginning, but you got back up there. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna try to fraud like that.
All right, Prez, let's give her the second one.
Okay.
Classic.
Pink Friday.
First ever album. What you got? What you got for him, Joy? Eminem was on this.
Roman's Revenge.
Oh yeah.
Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So far ahead, these bums is lagging. See me on that new bums is gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Look at my show footage, how these girls be spazzing. So fuck I look like getting back to a has-been. Yeah, I said it, has-been. Hang it up, flat screen, plasma. Hey Nikki, asthma.
I got the pump.
Don't need medicine. I got bars.
Ooh.
Citizen.
Ooh.
I'm a bad bitch. I'm a cunt. And I kick that hoe. Punt. Force drama. Blunt. You play the back. Bitch, I'm in the front.
Ooh.
You need a job. This ain't cutting it.
Say what?
Nicki Minaj is who you ain't fucking with.
I love it. Y'all give it up for Joy. She did that.
Y'all got more?
I love that. Well, we had one, but I was afraid you didn't know which one that one was going to be, so we just cut it down to two.
Okay. Okay.
Now we're Prez, can we give her one more? Okay. Prez said we're going to give you one more. We're going to give you another Nicki. We're going to give you another Nicki Joy.
No, if this is like gambling, I'd rather get out now while I'm winning.
Yeah, let's run one more.
If this is like gambling, I'd rather get out while I'm winning. So are we gambling?
Okay. We know we're not gambling? Okay. All right. We're not going to gamble it. All right. Cool. But anyway, Joy, I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, Raven.
Yes, of course. Before you leave, I do want to talk about something. I know you can't say too much on it, but I just want to give you a big congratulations.
Thank you.
Can I at least say what it's for?
Yeah.
Since the announcement is gonna come out anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, Joy is.
Y'all got the announcement definitely got to come out when it's supposed to come out.
When's it supposed to come out?
Monday.
Which is the day the podcast airs, which is today, Monday. Hey, happy Monday, everybody.
This girl's crazy.
So technically, I can at least say congratulations. I'll say this. Make sure you guys tune into Joy's Instagram page. She has a huge announcement. She's partnering with Coca-Cola. I'll say that. Okay. I won't say with what you're doing with Coca-Cola yet.
Yeah,
but
just tell everybody to come to the Instagram
come
and check
to the
out
IG page. So make sure you guys go to the Jawn Joi.
The TheJawnJoi. It's Jawn Joi if you feeling bougie. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I'm the Jawn Joi. Jawn Joi.
Jawn Joi. So before I leave, I want to leave you guys with this. I've been reading a lot of inspirational quotes lately, and I've been going to a lot of events. Shout out to Anissa and Joy.
Anissa Bernay.
Yes, Anissa Bernay and Joy. They had an event with Google, and Joy was talking about having haters and people who see you coming up in a specific industry or just in your lane, and people try to put up barriers or blockers to try to stop you from shining or doing what God has meant for you. And a quote that she said was, "Your rejection is God's protection."
That's a fact.
And that stuck with me. So I want to leave that to all of you guys at home. Your rejection is God's protection. Sometimes it may seem like, damn, something's going on in my life and I'm trying to do something, but there's certain people that are in certain positions that are stopping you from getting that opportunity or stopping you from getting that chance. And I really want to tell the people that are listening that what's for you is always going to be for you.
God already got it written.
God already has it written, and He will make a way out of no way. You hear me now?
Amen.
He will make a way out of no way. And on that note, we are out of here. You guys have an absolutely great day, morning, night, evening, whenever you're listening to the show. Joy, why don't you tell people how they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram, just about any and everything at the Jawn Joi. Like I said before, the THE, Jawn, JAWN. I'm from Philly, if you didn't know. And Joy, JOI. I almost forgot how to spell my name. It's 3 letters. I'm tripping.
Too much tequila.
Too much tequila. But, yeah. I'm there. You can find me there. You can find interviews, the Jawn Joi, Southside DASH Radio, produced by none other than JaGurl Ravin. You feel me? Just everything that's coming. We got some dope stuff coming. And thank you, Raven. I just want to say thank you for being you. Yeah. Thank you for being there for me. Yeah, I'm proud of you. You got your podcast going. You've been talking about this for a minute, so I'm happy to see it come to fruition, and I'm happy to be number 3 guest. You feel me?
Yay.
We in this joint.
All right, you guys. Well, on that note, have an absolute amazing day, and we out of here.
We out this joint.
Hasta luego.
I don't know what that hasta luego shit is. Should be doing.
I always do that. Hasta luego out of everything. We out.
That's why she drank tequila.
No, it's not.
Because she says hasta luego. Makes sense.
That is Latin language, but All right. Peace.